Hey guys, it's Casey and welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas to all who celebrate the festive season. I am not one of those people who celebrate the festive season, as I have pointed out numerous times over the Vlogmas, which I failed miserably because I don't celebrate Christmas and I found it really difficult to commit myself to it just because I was not in a holly jolly mood this year. But I thought that with it being the 26th as it is now, I might show you all exactly what I get as someone who is a stateless individual with no family anywhere, who does not traditionally celebrate Christmas, but who has a very good friendship group and great co-workers who want to, see me celebrate with them and be involved. And I feel like it's the least that I can do to show my appreciation for everything that they've done for me and everything that they've put in, because they didn't have to give me all this stuff that they have, and I'm really grateful for it, so I will show you. Now, there are two disclaimers that I need to make before I go into my presents, and that is, one, I live in the Australian outback. I might be stateless, but I live in the Australian outback, and just on account of where I am located, there is a stronger sense of community because there has to be. It's a very isolated community. There is a stronger sense of community where I am than there is in practically anywhere else in the modern West. So when I say that I am a stateless person with no family, that is true. Okay, I'm an only child. My parents are no longer around. I'm living in a country that is not my state of origin. So all of that is true. However, I have got very strong social bonds with my friends, both of whom my two best friends, either Nathan, who has no parents, well, he has parents, he hasn't spoken to his parents in 15 years, and Ashton, who has a very strained relationship. He actually does have no parents, but he has a guardian who has been taking care of him since the day he was born. The two of them have a very strained relationship. So when I say that I have no family, I have the two of them, and then I also have my older co-workers who are in their 50s and 60s, so Tan and Kels and William. And so because the three of us don't really have family, we kind of get sucked into their families a bit. So they're married, they have their own children, they have grandchildren. We just get sucked in to their family dynamics. So, for example, we went around to Cal's house for Christmas, and we went around to Tanya's house for Christmas Eve for a roast and had everything that we needed. So even though I don't have family, I do have strong social connections where I live, and that is reflected in the Christmas presents that I'm going to show you. And number two, I'm not going to show you everything that Nate got me, because if you followed my advent calendar, Nathan's very good to me. He got me a lot. I'll put the video up here. Where I come from, the main December holiday is Saturnalia, and the way that that's celebrated is a little bit different to Christmas in that you don't get a bunch of Christmas presents on Saturnalia Day, which is not a day, it's a 3-day holiday. But in the lead up to Saturnalia, you open a present in an advent calendar every day. But the presents that you get are not brand new presents, or at least they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be secondhand presents. So Nate goes around for about 2 months before Christmas, before December, and he starts picking up things from garage sales and op shops and thrift shops and eBay in order to put this calendar together for me. And he did a remarkable job of that this year, the best that he's ever done. However, in saying that, I've been opening these presents since December 1st, and so a lot of these presents have been put away. They have found new homes within my house, and I'm not going to make a big mess pulling them all out. I have filmed a video that I'll put here. And this is just the remains of everything that he got me that I haven't put away yet, that I haven't found a place where it lives, including this dollhouse, which I really love. It seems like a weird present, but I've wanted a dollhouse for a while, an old dollhouse that I can do up. So he got me that one, which I love. And then that blue box down there is just filled with stuff to renovate the dollhouse with, which is also really thoughtful. But yeah. So this is what's left over that I need to find a place for. Everything else I've put away, so I'm not going to go and pull it out. It has all just been absorbed into the ecosystem of my house at this point, and I can't be bothered pulling it all out. But I do have some things that I've just been managed to pick up that, were easy to pull out and will be easy to put back. But for the most part, I'm not showing all these presents because I can't be bothered. Okay, I can't be bothered. And there's plenty to go through without looking at every little VHS tape that he brought me, every Goosebumps video that he brought me. Okay, so in saying that monologue, the very first present that I'm going to show you is from Nate. Now, this was not part of my advent calendar. This was just a little something extra that he got me, he got Ash, and he got our friend Michelle as well, as just like an extra present because he was thinking of us. And the reason that he thought to get us this is that in the lead up to Christmas, me and Ash, we desperately wanted the holiday special Bratz doll for the year, the 2025 holiday special Bratz doll, because she was stunning. I'll put a photo up here if I remember to. But we could not find her anywhere because she was sold out. We couldn't get our hands on her. And we were so disappointed about that. But then in the first weekend, I think it was, of December, Nate went to Sydney for the weekend. And while he was there, he managed to find these for us. So this is my Bratz times Mean Girls collaboration doll. So I got the Regina, Ash got the Katie, and Michelle got the Janice because Nate said that, you know, they were like our spirit, which I don't know how I feel about being the Regina of the group, but I'm happy to have her. And I wish that I kind of left her in the box because she came in a beautiful, beautiful box. But I had to take her out because I wanted to use her as an example of a gymnastics routine that I was showing to someone, and I needed her to be the model for it. So she's out of the box now, which is all right because I quite like the second outfit more than the first outfit anyway. So the next present that I got is from Tanya. Tanya is one of my older co-workers. She has been working at the hospital since the age of the dinosaurs. She's a nurse practitioner. She's our second nurse practitioner outside of Nate, which is great because it means that she can work, you know, by herself. She doesn't need me there to tell her what to do. She knows exactly what she's doing. So the first thing that she got me was this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick in Unicorn Blizzard. It looks like that. So it's 3 colors. It comes on clear with those color glitters inside of it. And then she also got me this Milk Makeup Cool Water Jelly Ice Gel Glaze. And this feels so awesome. It's like actual jelly and it feels so cooling and so nice on the skin. So next is Nate again. He just got me this, which is like a huge giant birthday book. So you open it up and it's got like all the days of the year in it and what, you know, correlates with the personality on the day that they got. I'm sure this was secondhand, but yeah, I'm just getting this out of the way because it's right there in the middle of everything and it is so heavy. It is so big. It is so heavy. So that's the second present that I got from Nate. So much for not showing you all of Nate's presents. From Michelle, who is my best female friend, she got me the first editions of the first 4 books of the Wizard of Oz series, which I'm super excited about. This is the second one. This is The Land of Oz, which is the second book in the Wizard of Oz series because I gave the first one I didn't give it to him. I lent it to Ash because he had never read it before and he really wanted to read them. But these are first editions and they are in such good quality. I've never seen first editions in such good quality. But where I come from, these are really, really popular books. They cost $2.50 when they first came out. I think that's really cool. But this is the style that they were in when I was a child and we used to read them. They were just not in English. They were written in Scotian. But you open it up and it's just got the coolest, most beautiful illustrations on every single page because it's in such good condition. All 4 of them are in such good condition. So from Cals, who is one of my other older co-workers who I spent Christmas Day with at her house. I'll put a little video up there so you can see our little platter. It was so good. We had such a fun time. But she got me this, which is a Neopets mystery plushie. And I have already opened it, so I know exactly who I got. And I got the pink baby Yusul. Look how cute she is. This is probably like the best quality plushie that I've had since I got here. She's so firm. She's so soft. She's so well stuffed. She just is. She's adorable. I love her so much. So Carol's got me her. She also got me the Neopets pre-order for the Neopets Monopoly game and the Neopets console game that is coming out in March. Because one thing that you don't know about me, because I've never mentioned it before on this channel, is that I have been playing Neopets since like 2017 and I play it almost every day. There have been a few months here and there where, you know, I've skipped it for 2 or 3 months at a time, but I always come back to it and I play it every day. And so to have some merchandise, I'm not a fandom girl because I didn't grow up here. I don't have, you know, the fandom urge, but I'm super happy to have her. She's going to be living on my bed. She's the cutest thing. I love her so much. From Officer Hart, who is the laziest police officer I've ever met, but he's my police officer. He is the one who attends all the calls whenever Michelle doesn't. If it's like a really bad situation, Michelle will. But if it's just a random day, Officer Hart will come and sit at the cafe in the hospital for like 4 hours and not move, and that is his job, is just to babysit the hospital. But he got me this candle, and it smells incredible. It is vanilla cherry cake, and yeah, it smells good. I have no complaints. So I got that. I got this mug from the receptionist at the local GP clinic. I don't know why. She got me a mug. She got me a mug, and she also got me a Kit Kat and a hand cream, but I've already eaten the Kit Kat and I left the hand cream in my desk drawer at work, so I don't have that. But I actually really like this mug. It's a lot cuter if I take it out of the box, which I'm not going to right now, but it's a lot cuter out of the... Like, when I first got it, I was like, oh, well, this is a bit... But then I took it out of the box. It was cute, so... The next present is from Dr. Kingsley, who is the local GP, and he actually got me a few stuff. He covers the ER, so he works at the ER alone every single Friday night, which is so cool of him. He's an international doctor. He's an African doctor. He is the singular best doctor that I have worked with in the modern West. Hands down. No questions asked. And the fact that he got me a lot, actually. He got me some really cute things, and he didn't have to get me anything. So the first thing that he got me is this like little jar. So it says Earth, and it's got all the little moons and the tree of life on it. It's just... there's nothing in it. It's not a candle or anything. It's just a little jar. So he got me that. He got me this little bird trinket dish, which is really cute. He got me 4 of these. Bowls is the word. 4 of the matching plates to go with the bowls. Speaking of not expecting to get anything from anyone, I got this from William. Now, I would have been happy getting a Kit Kat from William, and it was all I was expecting to get from him. But he got me this, which is like a full bedding set, and it comes with like a quilt and 2 pillows, and it's huge. It's a king-sized. And I was so shocked when he handed me this. It is so soft. I love it so much. And you can see the pattern. It's just like space patterned, sort of, with like bugs. But I love it. I'm really, really happy with it. It's one of my favorite things that I've gotten. I haven't taken it out of the stack yet because I know for a fact that I won't be able to put it back in, but the fact that he got me this when I would have been happy, again, with a Kit Kat, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So the next 2 presents that I'm going to show you are also from Nate. The first one is my favorite hands down present, my favorite overall present, which is just proof that people like the most random stuff, because this is one of the most random things that I got, and I'm obsessed with it because it reminds me of a toy from my childhood, and nothing here reminds me of toys from my childhood because everything here is just cheap, mass-produced blah. But this, I'm so obsessed with him. Look at him. Look at him. I love him. He is actually way too big for my house. I have to sit him over there in my yoga corner because I have nowhere else to put him. I shopped around for a little while trying to figure out where I could put him. If I could put him on my couch. The answer is no, because he is just too big to go on my couch. But I'm just going to sit him over there because I can't bear putting him away. Look at him. He's the cutest. Like, look at his little ears. His little things and his little Santa hat up the top. He's a robot. And one thing to know about me is that I love robots. Robots are one of my favorite things in the entire world. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The movie Chappie is to me what the Schindler's List is to everybody else. It is my Titanic. It makes me cry, okay? Because I can't tolerate robot abuse. It's so sad. I love him so much. He will be with me until the day that I leave this place. The next gift is from my friend Kanishk. Now, Kanishk is an Indian immigrant, so his family isn't here either. And unfortunately, we can't celebrate Christmas together because he now lives too far away. He was one of the first fellows that I got when I was working here, and he's the only one that I've ever liked, other than Ash, because Ash was also a fellow. But yeah, so every year we get together and we give each other presents, and he always gives me a show bag full of the most random stuff. He got me some chocolate marshmallow Santas, which is something that I was actually obsessed with when we were working together back in like 2020, 2019, 2020, something like that. And so every year he gets me these marshmallow Santas. He got me this. He usually gets me a candle, but this year he decided to mix it up and he got me this spiced plum berry mini fragrance stone with scented oils. So I am interested to see how that goes. Some squeezy ducks, another air freshener, car air freshener. This one is of a Converse shoe. I actually get a lot of air fresheners because my car is a tip. It doesn't smell in there because I don't eat in my car, but everyone always tries to gently encourage me to clean it out, which is a very good idea. He got me this flask from Sports Girl, this notepad, this cork notepad, this calendar with the doggies on it, which I love, this unicorn 8 pen, this office cup that's plastic. Now, I've never seen The Office, the TV show. I want to. It's on my list. I just never gotten around to it. However, I only like drinking soda from a plastic bottle, out of this style of cup. So I'm happy to have this cup regardless because these are hard to come by sometimes. He got me this sensory ball, this stress ball, and then he got me some pimple patches, which you can never have enough pimple patches. I wear them all the time. Oh, and he also got me, because I forgot, because I've taken it out of the box and used it already, he got me the Wicked wet brush, and this is the Alpha Bar style one, and I actually really, really like this brush because I have a traumatic brain injury, and as a result of that, I can't bilaterally use my hands very well. And the hairbrush that I use at the moment is the GHD paddle brush, and it's too heavy for me to brush my hair back and tie it up at the same time, where this brush is actually perfect for that. It's super light and super comfortable on my scalp, so 10 out of 10. And last but certainly not least is my other best friend, Ashton. He got me quite a few things, most of them reading related. He got me a Kindle, and he also got me a Kindle case. So these are both the matcha coloured ones. He got me these 2 Nick Carter books. So I've read The Troop before online. Like, I've read the Kindle edition of it. So he got me that one, which I'm happy with. And then he got me The Deep, because I think that I got the audiobook of The Deep, and in fact, I'm pretty sure that I did. And then they refunded me for it and took the audiobook offline, and I've never been able to get it again. So he got me The Deep. Super expensive. How much is it? This $75 sticker book, but I think he got this for me is the reason why he got me this is that this year I am intending to start diving back into my grimoire, and these stickers are very grimoire-y. They're very beautiful. They're very detailed. And I'm not that great of a drawer. I'm not a bad drawer, but I'm not a grimoire decorating style of drawer. So these are all like really pretty and really on brand for that. So he got me this. Which is a book, my reading journal. As you can see, it's got a pretty spine. It's got the foiled spine. It's got all this inside. And then what he's done in here, which I'm not sure if I can show you because I've got so much stuff resting right there, but he wrote down all the books that he's got me for my Kindle. He also brought me a couple of things that I don't physically have with me. So he brought me a year subscription for Canva so I can make thumbnails. And he brought me a year subscription for my video editing tool, which is very nice. That's going to save me a bit of money. And then he also brought me a lot of crystal candy, which has not arrived yet, but we will eat it together when it does. But yeah, that's what I got for Christmas as someone who doesn't have a family, who is stateless in the country that I'm living in, and, you know, is what I am and what I is. I don't know, pick the right order for that. But yeah. Anyway, this is Casey signing off for the night. As always, stay safe out there, stay weird, and good night.